Hey, everybody. It's Delilah Cordova once again. And today I have with me Michael Losier. And he is the author of Law of Attraction. And today we're going to be speaking with you about what all the Millionaire book-selling authors and speakers need to know about know, like, and trust. So here's Michael.
First, let's start the topic, the three topics.
All right.
Number one, I want people to know me. Not only do I want to know me, I need to know them.
Right.
I need to know who's my audience. I'm not trying to please everybody. I'm not trying to serve everybody. My audience is people that are interested in law of attraction, obviously, or interested in personal growth, or interested in attracting more positive things. It's a nice broad audience, so all three of my books do that. So the way I get people to know me is, well, this right now, I'm doing a Facebook Live. I've got 20,000 fans on my fan page once a week. I've been very consistent doing it for 252 weeks. So one thing is for me to have a presence. I want people to know me, to know what I do. But tell me the two products that we have on Kajabi that are free, because I want people to know me more, not just here, but I want them to actually commit to getting something from me. What's one of our popular products that's free on my Kajabi site?
Well, we have a 30-minute video where you explain the law of attraction in detail to get started. And then we also have the, once you're started, if you're not getting the results as expected, is more of an advanced video that allows them to get started and knowing the deeper side of law of attraction and how to make it work for themselves.
That's right. Now, I have two audiences. I've got people that are new to law of attraction. Then I got people say, oh, I've been practicing it for years. So one of them is called, are you new to law of attraction? And the other one's called, oh, you've been practicing and it's not working. You see how I know my audience? I can't assume they're all new. There's still more people on the planet that don't know about law of attraction than do. I'm serving them. And even the people that know about law of attraction still aren't figuring out how to do it correctly. I'm serving those two. So tell me how Kajabi makes that, I love getting multiple emails a day saying, you have a new student. So tell me what you've done using Kajabi so I can get people to know me more with my free products. How are we using that?
Well, we use Kajabi as our online course platform, and we use Kajabi basically to catch our leads and to, get opt-ins, people's name, email, phone number, etc., where they live. So that we can build up our email list, so that we always can tap into them, whether we use it for Facebook advertising or we, send them out a weekly notification or a newsletter. We're always in tune with our audience.
Yes. And one thing I like about the Kajabi platform is just not audio. I want everyone to remember, podcasts are great. They've got a big audience. But there's 4 different ways people like to receive information. This group, where's my fancy red arrow? This group loves podcasts. See the big ear? They love listening. This group likes to see people. That's me. This group, these are the kinesthetic people, they need to connect with somebody. So when they go to Kajabi, they download my program, they see a little video of me. Kajabi puts a place to do an intro video. And then when they sign up, Kajabi sends them to another page where I'm actually delivering the 30-minute course where they download. Now, who likes the download report? Who likes the worksheets? Well, the visual people like to see the worksheets so they can follow along. The kinesthetic people like to write, so they like to have a worksheet. Matter of fact, they love writing worksheets. They'll write way more than I ask them to.
Right.
And the thinkers, which is the last group, they like the logic of that. So they like to see me and they like to do it. So this is a little bit step beyond podcasts. Podcasts are great, but Kajabi, we do a quick little video. They watch the video, and they say, yeah, I want to sign up for I like what it's talking about. So again, what we're talking about right now is just the know factor. I want people to know me. I do the Facebook Live on Fridays, and on there I promote my Kajabi page where we offer I'm new to law of attraction, or I've already been doing it, and you've helped set all of that up. We've done a video. They get the video, they opt in, and now we have their email address, and we tell them, we're going to let you know about my Friday show.
Right.
Now,
I created all the sales funnels.
That's right. So now they're going to get a notification of my Friday show on information that they've learned about law of attraction. So now they're starting to, say it when you see it,
like you.
Yeah, they're starting to like me. Why? Because I'm helping them. Why? For free. I gave them the free report, or the free videos, and now they're joining me on Fridays. And people, well, first people like learning more about themselves, for sure. And when they're watching a personal development show, personal growth show like mine, now they're liking themselves and they're liking what I'm teaching them.
Right.
If people like me, they will listen. If they don't like me, they won't. So that's how we're using Kajabi. We do a couple free products. We capture the email information. And not only, before Kajabi, I had to have constant contact to manage all my email addresses. That was costing me $159 a month just to manage my email. Tell us how Kajabi saved me that money.
Well, with Kajabi, you don't need all those subscription programs. You have email automation. You have, for your quizzes and assessments, if you want to put out there, they just came out with that last week. You have to make your events. You have to do your whole online course and your website. You don't have to have multiple different subscription services just to be successful. Now, you can have one and you can save a ton of money.
Yeah.
It doesn't like that.
We don't work for Kajabi. We just love it.
I love Kajabi.
I pay a monthly fee to use my Kajabi. It helped me eliminate my constant contact fees. I was also paying an email collector fee to help, to collect and show videos. That's all taken care of. Storage fees for all my video. That's part of Kajabi. Hashtag, we love Kajabi. So let's just talk about what happened. People get to know me on the Friday show. They sign up for a couple of free reports. And then once a week, we let them know we're doing Facebook Live. And then they start to like me a little bit more. When people like me, they will say, when you see it, they listen.
They listen.
Right? Now, one thing about that you'll know on my Facebook Live on Fridays, one of the rules about getting people to like you is that you need to be on their common ground. You need to have a common ground with them. And the way to do that is to be vulnerable. And I like to use the word intimacy. You have to be intimate with them. And intimacy means into hyphen me hyphen see, S-E-E. Say it fast. Into me see. That's what intimacy means, just like vulnerability. I've watched some big speakers that you would never dream that they have any problems in their life because they come off like they don't, right?
Right.
And then it becomes a separate, I'm not connecting with them. It's like, well, that person doesn't have any weight problems or money problems or customer, like you can't relate to them. People relate to me. I talk about my body size. I talk about this problem and this problem. I talk about things that I experience, and now people can relate to that. So number one, we do stuff to get people to know me. Number two, people will like me because on the show, on Friday's show, I'm giving lots of tools and tips. Tools and tips and processes. I'm being intimate. I also have a good sense of humor. What a great way to be vulnerable.
We do about a 95% relationship building strategy, 5% selling, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some shows I don't even mention anything for sale.
Right.
I don't have to. If you notice on my show, I have a panel. I'm pointing below. There's a panel. The panel ends up selling my things. Because the panel is usually law of attraction facilitators. Now, the purpose of my show is to uplift and inspire people. The objective is to get people to take my certification training program. That's one of my business objectives. So the people that are on my panel are certified facilitators. So when people are watching, like my friend Rhonda Knight Boyle's watching and thinking, well, I want to be a facilitator too.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to my 55, 45-minute show, I bet you I don't spend 1 minute selling a product.
Nope.
Now, let's talk about the third factor.
Provide a lot of value.
Oh, black arrow, red arrow.
Black arrow.
It's the trust factor.
Trust, yep.
When people trust me, they buy from me. Period. If they like me, they listen. When they trust me, they buy. Write that in your notes. We get know, like, and trust. When they trust me, they buy. And the part of having people trust me is to be consistent. Well, I'm doing that every Friday and every Saturday with my show. I'm giving free things away. Every show, I'm consistently not selling. Nobody goes to a website and buys a $4,000 or $5,000 or $3,000 product unless they know you and like you. So don't try to sell it. Just be consistent. When I introduce my guests, they're certified facilitators. People know that and they like that. Rhonda Knight Boyle's giving us a quick little shout out. Rhonda is saying 95% relationship building, 5% sales. Rhonda's my best seller. I never had to sell to Rhonda. Rhonda came to me and said, I want to take your certification. She watched me on the show. She heard from the other facilitators that were a part of my panel. They were talking about their successes.
Right, Rhonda's
continued value and more free stuff.
Yep, provide lots of value. Always give lots of value to anything that you do when it comes to your social media.
Yeah.
You got to build relationships. It's all about building relationships. Go live all the time.
My friend Nick from Vancouver, who is a marketer, he's watching us as well. So I'm sure he knows very well about, people don't go to a website and just buy something unless they know you. They want to download stuff. They want to check out your style. And you have to be vulnerable. You have to be authentic with them. You need to be consistent. You have to strip away the makeup and strip away the I'm better than everybody else. It's like, no, I have problems too. Exactly. And on my Friday show, we joke and we laugh and we have fun and I talk about my problems, and not to the degree that I look like I'm falling apart, but I'm vulnerable with people.
Got to be real.
Yeah. Now, one of my big products is my Certified Law of Attraction Facilitator program. In the past, I'd have people into a Google community and the links and everything. It was just really cumbersome. Tell us how you set up my, I think I've got 15 videos. What do people experience after they buy the program? What does Kajabi give to them so they can make their learning easy? Rhonda Knight Boyle's taking the program. She might also want to say what she likes about how Kajabi is doing that. Go ahead.
Well, with Kajabi and the Law of Attraction Certification Facilitators program, we have 20 videos, Michael. And we've also used that as a flow through in our course. So as people go in, they'll see the course shell and they'll see the different modules, and it allows them to take it in steps. Instead of giving them all the information at once, they'll have their introductory, and then they'll have the video and their assignments and steps. And so we can correlate our files and correlate the workbooks and do everything so that everybody gets all the information that they need in the moment that they need it and not before, right? But they can work at their own pace. So they do watch all 5 videos and they can move on to the next 6 videos in the same way. Right. That's completely up to them. Yeah, but they do have a drip feature.
We have a 70-page workbook. People download the workbook. They watch a video. They click on it to say that they're done it. Kajabi takes to the next video. So if you're trying to find a system to help you manage all your online courses, really check out Kajabi. And it's what helped people trust me. I've got, in the past I would have problems with my downloads and people not getting it or the email not working. If you buy something and the system's not working very well, it reflects on you. So that's part of people trusting me. I'm using a good product. I'm getting in the system. They're getting in there to learn. They're getting to download the products and so on.
And it's the integration for the payment systems work really well within Kajabi too, because you're not sitting around guessing like, how am I going to get paid? When I get my landing page up and everything goes through. You don't have to guess all that. You just integrate your PayPal or your Stripe, and it works within your landing pages. You just say, oh, well, I want to put a payment key here, and then just have them click there and pay. Done. Handles all the checkout for you.
Yeah, Rhonda Knight Boyle is also, she's kind of giving us feedback, or she's kind of giving us some of the points. One of the points she made is, know me, know me. Yeah. And she's saying here, have a presence, which I do every Friday, and give something away for free, Right. Create common ground, be intimate and vulnerable. Well, she's good.
Yeah, as far
people like you, they'll listen.
Exactly.
If they like you, they will listen. She's doing
they will. Job. And, another tip of advice for book authors, if you're not in a nonfiction genre and you're in a fiction, give away, one chapter of your book and create a nice sales funnel with a landing page, chapter of the book, email sequence. It will really gain you ground because people will be like, oh, okay, well, I get to try it before I read it, because when you go to the bookstore, you're trying it before you read it, right?
Yes. What else would be helpful for, authors writing those kind of books? Mm-hmm. Is one time during a show I told people, I said, I had a couple things that I didn't include in my book. Everybody wanted to know what it was. So you could say, well, I had another character in my book that I didn't include him or her. So you could say, here's another character that I decided not to put in the book. Or if you want to know more about Betty in the book, Here's some
Oh,
more
yeah.
background about her. I didn't include it in the book, but in case you want to know. And then people would go to your site and they would download it. Now you have them on the list and so on. So
Exactly. He's
on a
always
night
got to
boil, they
re-engage.
be into me see.
You know, there's a lot of strategy that I see going on right now with social media is that a lot of authors feel that they should go into different groups and, just post in the group that for their Facebook page and for everybody to like their Facebook page. But the people who are liking are other authors who have no, they're not going to make a purchase of your book. So you got to be more open and dig more into your audience to create audience who's going to come and buy from you, not just go in there like, here's my link, please like my page. You know, that drives me nuts.
We have Eve Flood that left a note that I want you to speak at because I know you work with authors, and this is an important point. She's saying, I like Amazon's look inside the book options that really sells. What else can authors do when they have a book on Amazon? How can they take advantage of all the marketing space available on their Amazon account?
Ooh, there's a lot you can do within Amazon. But going outside of Amazon just a little bit, using Kajabi to create a sales funnel that is tailored to your goals and, getting customers in your direction is the first thing to do. And, the first thing you really, really need to do is make sure you have a book trailer. Make sure that your Amazon page is set up correctly. Your bio is on point. You don't have like a crazy picture, but just a nice, simple picture showing you as the author. And then, getting people to write reviews. Reviews are very important on Amazon in order to get ranked high on the Amazon list.
Yeah.
So if you can get people to review, at least, if you're giving them a free chapter and they buy the book, like, hey, can you review it? Always ask. Don't be afraid to ask for something that you need,
Yeah, I'm going to do that this Friday on my show. I'm going to ask people to go review. I've got hundreds and hundreds of reviews. I got like a 4.5-star review for my book, Law of Attraction. The other thing that I have, if you go to Amazon, type in my name, I have an author's page. And Amazon lets you upload videos, bios, pictures. So it's not just Amazon. Amazon saying, this is your page. So I've posted lots of videos. I put hangout shows, other videos. Now, let's address new authors.
Yes.
You're getting ready to launch a book. Tell the new authors how you helped me successfully launch my new book, Your Life's Purpose, in June. As a book marketer, how did you combine that with Kajabi that helped me get tons of sales the week this was released? What did we do?
Well, what we did was we did a lot of pre-sale launches. We created we created one strategic landing page for Your Life's Purpose. And then from there, we went in and we ran several different Facebook ads that did, retargeting, and then first gave awareness of the book, then came back and did retargeting and gained a lot of traction as far as signing up to be notified when the book is released. So that we gained a lot of ground in gaining that traffic and setting up on the website and, getting on Google+. We use a lot of social media strategy as well, posting every day and, downloading the free handouts and, getting prepared to buy that book. Excited about that book. So
even before the book came out, before the book came out, we were telling people, oh, you want to find out the list that's in the book? You can download. Because you know what I knew? I knew once the book got released, somebody was going to put this on the internet. Right. I knew someone was going to go out and put it on the internet. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do it first.
Right.
So we did a strategy. We used Kajabi. We showed a picture of the book. We showed the list a little bit. I think we showed it like this and said, download the free list. Well, we collected many, many people that went and downloaded the list. So when the book came due, released, you sent them an email and said, the book's live. You can buy it on Amazon. So we actually promoted the book before June. It came out on June 7th. We did lots of promotions in April and May, and even before that. People had downloaded the list, and then because we had their email address through Kajabi, on June 2nd or 3rd, we sent the note out and said, the book is available. And I sold a lot of books. My publisher was and I don't think we paid for Facebook advertising. We just used a lot of graphics and did a lot of promotions on Facebook, Instagram, Google+.
We only did about $100 in Facebook advertising.
Yeah.
We didn't spend that much doing it because we created so much hype using social media.
Yeah. And then, of course, I had the book behind me. So even on my Friday Hangout show, there's sometimes I'm not even mentioning my books. I don't have to. This is the sales talker right behind me. It's at pixels.com. It's a shower curtain. You can download whatever you want that'll fit. And it could be business. And I'm going to a trade show here in Victoria. I'm a speaker. I'm bringing that with me. I'm going to roll it up, hang it behind me, Even though I'm only talking on law of attraction, what a way to tell people about my other 2 books.
Exactly. You got to use all of your, everything that you have available to advertise on, you can use that. And there's another place where you can advertise for free right on your Facebook page. If you look at my page for Delilah Cordova, right on the features side, you'll see where I advertise for my marketing group. So, you could always create a nice little graphic, put it right there, and advertise for people to go to your link. It's free space. And somebody comes and checks you out, they're more likely they're going to check out your links, right?
Yes. So Eve Flood is saying, Hispanic authors used to give for free the first days of the launching on Amazon. That turns book into bestsellers. What can you elaborate on that strategy? Well, I'm not interested in just being a best-selling author. I'm interested in making money selling my book. So I personally would not give my book away for free by ebook or any other way. If I'm going to give it away for free, I want to make sure that it's going to serve me. Like if I'm doing a networking meeting or I go to a group or I'm going to give a book away as a prize or something. So here's the whole thing about Amazon best-selling. I'm going to say it, it's so much BS. To tell people that you were the best-selling author on Amazon and the section was books, business, self-help business, and you tell people you were a bestseller and you sold 9 books. So big deal. How are you going to use that information? You're going to tell people that you're a best-selling author? That doesn't impress anybody. It doesn't impress me. What impresses me is when you go to Amazon and you see all the reviews of your book and that people are buying your book. That's what's impressive. So my personal opinion is trying to get yourself giving all this. Now, other people are going to say, well, I want to be a best-selling author. So you can brag about it. It's not going to sell you any more books. What's going to sell you more books is a good book.
Right.
A good book is going to help you sell more books, not giving it away for free.
But don't devalue your product.
I see people doing that. They offer it for a penny so they can have a lot of sales. You're not making money when you offer it for a penny. So you get to have the title, I don't buy a book because it was on the bestseller. I buy a book because I'm interested in it or it had a good subject. I know a lot of people have different opinions about that, but I have a friend that calls himself a best-selling author, and it was like 7 categories down, and he keeps calling, and I just want to call him out and say, no, dude, you're not a best-selling author. You're a best-selling marketer that gave a lot of books away and didn't make any money. So do you want to sit home and know that you're a best-selling author, or do you want to sit at home and make a lot of money selling a good book?
Right.
So Rhonda Knight Boyle's asking a good question. She's saying, what's a book trailer? Now, in addition to all the work you did for me, you actually designed my video, and you made me a book trailer for Your Life's Purpose. Tell us what that means and how you created that video.
Well, a book trailer is, similarly the same as a movie trailer, where I just created a bunch of different scenes that went along using some of Michael's videos and some videos that I had in stock, just to, use it for Facebook views. Because if you use videos, you're going to get more views than if you're just posting up a picture. So people like video, so create trailers. People will watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, and people love, you just have to look at all the Facebook reports. People love short videos.
They do.
Not Amazon rather, but Facebook is paying so much attention to videos. They're favoring videos. They're favoring Facebook Live videos. They're sending it to more people. So, you see a lot of ads now with videos. Well, you have to, say, well, why is there so many ads and videos? Well, because it's working. So you need to have a Facebook trailer.
Well, Facebook plans to become a video-only platform eventually, I believe. They're trying to push as much as they can on videos and favoring videos. You just got to be up with the times and into the newest technologies and be an innovator.
Rhonda wants to know what kind of software you used for for the trailer, the book trailer. What kind of software are you using?
iMovie.
What is it?
iMovie. Right on
iMovie.
my computer. I didn't do anything special. I didn't go purchase anything crazy. I
Yeah,
just
so
took
it comes with
videos.
your Mac computer, iMovie.
Yeah.
Mine was fun. You took a clip of me at a seminar, you took clips of the book, you added music, you added text, and I used it on my Facebook homepage at the banner for a long time, and
Well,
it got lots of views.
I also created, it's about pre-planning too. So as I was picking out material, I created a storyboard that had the different pictures of how it was going to streamline.
Yeah.
I have 50 different whiteboards. Behind here is a whiteboard. Usually I have whiteboards. But, I created a storyline first and then what text I was going to use in what video. So pre-plan it out. Make sure it's not just sketchy, like, you're just putting it together. Think about it,
And one of the keys to the book trailer is to repurpose it. And to
Yes.
repurpose means find multiple purpose. So I uploaded to my Amazon account.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on YouTube. I put it on Instagram. I put it on Facebook. I put it on Google Plus. I put it in so it's not just like, it's a one-time use. Find multiple. That's what repurpose means. To repurpose, I'm going to use it here. I'm going to use it here. So find multiple places to use it. So once you have the video trailer, where else can I put it? Put it in your signature file,
We created a Canvas ad within Facebook, which allowed us to create a mini landing page. Remember where you had the landing page, and then we had the video, and then it had on the bottom, buttons so that they can do different things and go and download the free workbooks in that Canvas ad. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, if you're watching, you can check out the landing page that Destiny designed for me. She did all the graphics, she did all the video, all the downloads, looked after everything for me. It's hangoutwithmichael.com/life purpose. And you'll see how she built the whole strategy that collected hundreds of emails of people interested in my book even before it was launched. And then we used that email address to send them the notification of when my book was actually available on Amazon. So again, it is hangoutwithmichael.com/life purpose.
Right.
Yeah, Eve is I think I answered it. Rhonda Knight Boyle just posted the Your Life Purpose page. And right before that, Eve was asking, a marketing system to promote the book. Do you promote pre-launching the book? Oh, yes. The pre-launch is important, right?
That's why his book was such a success. I'm like, our book, because we did a lot of
pre-sales. One thing to know about publishers. You know what they do? They publish.
Yeah.
You thought writing the book was the hard job? No. Marketing, it's the next job.
Right.
My first book, Law of Attraction, I sold over 2 million copies. It was self-published at first. It was a lot of work. And then I sold it to the publisher. They made sure it got in every bookstore in the world in 37 languages. I had to make sure it sells. So I'm doing my Facebook Live show, and I have to make sure it sells. I had to go to the publisher and say, I will sell this book, because I'm not in the book business. I didn't want to be printing and publishing and shipping and storing, because I did it with Law of Attraction. It was a pain in the you-know-what. I make less money per book, but I'm selling way more books, and it's available more. So the publisher makes sure it's available to be sold. Your job is to get it sold. And with all due respect, Amazon's the biggest bookstore in the world. So to have your book at the little bookstore down the street, it's cute, but it's not where you're going to make the money. Make sure it's at the bookstore down the street. I have my favorite bookstore in Victoria, Russell Books on 4th Street. I send everybody there, and they love that, everybody local. But you can go on Amazon anywhere in the world and buy it. So you have to, and there's Amazon, and there's Barnes & Noble, there's all those different places. You know what? I just pick a favorite. Same with social media. There's so many I pick my favorite. Facebook. I'm not a Twitter guy. Some people love Twitter. Instagram, I have an Instagram account, but I favor my Facebook. Google Plus, not anymore. So pre-launch is important. And then I remember the week my book came out, I did Facebook Live every day for 7 days at different time zones. First I did at 8 a.m., the next day at 9 a.m., and I got right up until 6 p.m. so people in Australia and New Zealand and Singapore and Malaysia, they could join me. But I was telling people, hey, if you bought a copy of my book, join me live on Facebook, And then people were watching, people join the show talking about how much they love the book and what they're learning from the book. So there's pre-sales and there's post-sales. And you know what? You're always going to be in sales. The publisher publishes it. You have to get it sold. So the question that I'm leaving you today is, what are you doing to get people to know you? What are you getting people to like you? And how are you getting people to trust you? When people like you, they'll listen. And when they trust you, they'll buy.
Right.
So Delilah, tell people how you can support an existing book author and a new book author, somebody writing a book right now. Tell them some of the services that you offer. And, I asked you to join me today, us to do this together, because I've been telling you for a long time. A lot of people are asking me, how do you do this? How do you do that? And it's like, particularly around Kajabi and the book stuff. It's like, my job is to sell it. My job is to be live every Friday, talk about my book, get them sold, and make the publisher happy. Then when I want to write a fourth book, the publisher will say, yeah, you did a good job selling it. That's what I want to hear. And we'll publish your next book. It's never about what's happening right now. It's about the future. So how did you support me? How can you support authors writing a book or have a book? Go ahead, please.
Well, basically, I offered you a full service digital marketing, which is SEO, website, social media, and graphic design, video support. Basically, A to Z, whatever you need on the other end to make your book successful. That's what I provide. And then, I also do a lot of coaching for other people as well to help them to get, started on social media and get started doing their landing pages and so on and so forth. Do a lot of sales funnel consultations as well.
Yeah.
So that's basically you had a full service, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, she's so underestimating herself. It's not basically it at all. All my graphics that you see from my Friday Hangout show, she does that without asking. She said, what's your show about Friday? I give her a list. She's got the show Friday's graphics. I need a video. She does a video. I need to put a course on Kajabi. She does all of that. She does all the emails that get sent out. She does everything. So honestly, she's helped change my business and how I'm using Kajabi. She's a Kajabi expert. She's also a book expert. She knows how to do video. She knows how to do graphics. So that's me bragging about you tonight. So I also noticed that you have the Smart Marketing for Authors video course. You're pulling that together right now. You're filming your videos this week or next week. I highly encourage you, just be notified, just get to know her. That's what tonight was about. Tonight, we're not asking you to buy anything. Tonight was get to know her.
Right.
Her as being Delilah, or Delilah, yeah. And then getting to like her. And when you see all the work that she's helped me with, then maybe you'll trust her and you'll buy from her. But for now, sign up to be notified. And keep your eye out for my stuff, my videos, all my graphics that I do, my Kajabi sites, all her, my sales page, my download page, all my download products, all my email. It's all because of her.
Thank you for tuning in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. You're listening to Marketing and Coffee, and I'm your host, Delilah Cordova. Hey, business owners, authors, and coaches, do you need help with bringing your business online and creating an online presence? I'm directing you to go to marketingincharlotte.com and set up for a free consultation with me. marketingincharlotte.com.
Her name was